Clean your tongue or suffer.
It's this one thing that got me tripping. It's this one thing that got me tripping. You did this one thing, your soul made me feel it. It's this one thing you did. It's this one thing that caught me slipping. It's this one thing I want to admit it. You did this one thing and I was so weird. It's this one thing you did. And maybe I just can't believe it. It's this one thing you do.
Clean your tongue or suffer. Now, for those of you that have an idea of what this means, shout out to y'all. And for those of you that haven't got a clue of what's going on, this isn't to cure your gingivitis, bad breath, or yuck mouth that you got. If so, please go see a dentist because I cannot help you. See, the reason some of you need to clean that tongue is not because of suffering of the nostrils, but suffering over your life. And I know what you're thinking, sir, what are you saying? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm saying in the form of a story. So sit back, relax, and if you don't care for stories, that's all good. Just please click off this video because your bottom lip stink and your mama and them can't cook. Anyways, moving on. So at my job, we have this dining hall that I go to fairly often. And almost every time I go there, there's this older lady that works the register. Now, she's about late 50s, early 60s. Very, very sweet lady. A real old school grandma type love. You know, the same type grandma you ain't go see in the past 3 years because you a deadbeat family member. See, I want to talk about how y'all fathers ain't nothing, but let's talk about how you ain't So yeah, she's very kind. Usually when I go to pay, I always use my Navy Federal Amex card since they don't take any of my other cards. And every time I hand her this card to pay, she says, "Oh baby, this a nice card. I'm gonna get me one of these one day." What? And you know, I usually laugh and smile with her, but after the 100th time, something about these words hit my spirit a bit differently. Now, you can say I'm rude or overthinking or however you feel, but it seems these words come from a feeling of inadequacy. Now, of course I don't know that woman's situation, and she could just be joking, but words like that seep deep into the mind and spirit, and it will affect other areas of your life. And this lady has been saying that for months since I've been going there. One day, one day, one day. Why is it always one day and never day one? The words you speak can put a halt to the things you desire and you don't even know it, making you think you're not ready or that you're not good enough or that you don't even deserve it. When in fact, God has caused you to do that very thing right now. And yes, I sure did bring God up into it. And if you still don't believe me, well, how about I give you something a bit more relatable? Imagine your girlfriend, boyfriend, failed talking stage, whatever the case may be, did you dirty, broke your heart, made you feel stupid, sad, and upset. So then you go into your room and you put your headphones on, and then you find out one song or one artist, and then you get to blast in that music. And I mean the music talking about how everyone's a hoe and you just the best thing ever. And listen, I especially know my Future and Jasmine Sullivan listeners know exactly what I'm talking about. So now after that 10-hour playlist is over, some of you may still be sad, some of you happy and relieved, and some of you ready to rob them and pour sugar in somebody's gas tank. The point is, if words from another person can make you act, feel, or believe a certain way, just imagine the effect your own words have over your life. Death and life is in the power of the tongue, and what you repeatedly speak, you will believe. Your mind doesn't know any better to try and weed out these negative affirmations. Some of you say working a 9 to 5 for that boss you hate is slave work, but what's worse is that you're a slave to your own unclean tongue. In the Bible, God promised a land flowing of milk and honey, a place of human flourishing and a greater connection to God, aka the promised land to the Israelites. Now this generation of Israelites was the one that witnessed Moses part the Red Sea and many other signs, wonders, and miracles. So they are definitely no stranger to the power of God. God told the Israelites to conquer the land of Canaan and the land would be theirs. So they sent out their spies, and when they returned, they said, "We cannot attack those people. They are stronger than we are. We seem like grasshoppers in our own eyes." This in turn made God very angry with them. They were punished to wandering in the wilderness for 40 years until they eventually died, never obtaining the promised land, which was later given to their descendants. Don't let your speech sabotage your blessing. It's already written, it's already yours. You just have to go get it. So stop waiting on God, because He's waiting on you.